What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to look at an interaction between a Hogwarts Legacy writer and somebody over on Twitter, and he gave a very interesting answer in terms of taking somebody out, as we will say, for the first 30 seconds of the video, and then we can kind of change our language as we go through. But no, look, I've made a video about this before, back very early on when Hogwarts Legacy was announced. I made a video talking about what it would be rated and asked the question, are you going to be able to take somebody out? And let's just even say to use the forbidden spells, right? Avada Kedavra, Crucio, things like that. Can you do those things in the game? And we've had discussions about that before. Well, honestly, this answer seems to prove that you will be able to do those things. So I quickly want to thank Pedro over on Twitter. Amazing guy. He sends me loads of articles and stuff. Pedro, if you're watching, obviously I appreciate you. And for all of you guys too, if you ever see anything you want me to cover, you want me to talk about, I'll be sure, to shout you guys out in the video. Make sure you guys are not only subscribed here, bell icon, turn on, all that stuff, but if you guys want to follow me over on Twitter, Podcast Now 15 is my Twitter handle. Links in the description below. So there was this guy, Omar, and he asked a writer whose name is DC Allen, at least over on Twitter. He said, hey man, I have one question. If you can't answer it, that's completely fine. So the game was rated 16 and up. I'm just afraid how that would affect the game. It was confirmed that we can become evil or good wizards, but since it's 16 and up, does that mean no killing / Avada Kedavra? He spells it wrong, whatever. And then, this writer, again, writer of Hogwarts Legacy, he said, are they not allowed to kill in 16 and up games? I feel like you could fully kill bad guys in Horizon Zero Dawn. It just wasn't bloody, keyword. I don't think I can answer your question directly, but in the trailer, you can see there was a lot of evil occurring in the wizarding world, okay? And that's all that they said. So look, again, you have to, normally for things like this, I would say take it with a grain of salt. There's not much, you can read it at face value, you can read it a little bit more, but I mean, look, considering he basically says there's been other games, and I believe, I think all of the Uncharted's, or maybe the last Uncharted 4 is a M, but the rest of them are all T for teen games. You kill hundreds upon, Nathan Drake should really go to jail if you think about it. You kill hundreds of people throughout those games. It's just all about how you kill them, right? How much blood usage, how much gore is in the game. So in my opinion, him using, and he's right? Him using Horizon as a good example, you not only take out, beasts, right? Like the machines, which you may think is like the primary thing, and I'm sure maybe you guys have heard of Horizon, right? That is a primary enemy you take out in those games, but humans are too. You take out countless humans in Horizon Zero Dawn. Again, Aloy is a stone cold killer throughout the entire game. Again, she should probably go to jail, but no, that game gets away with it as well. So I would say, reading in between the lines, he's saying, look, these games do it. The key word is blood. The key word is blood. Now, he doesn't say gore, but those are the things that get you past a T for teen rating, or I think it's when they say 16 and up, I think that's PEGI, right? So that's like the UK based system, right? In the US, it's E for everyone, E plus 10, stuff like that. So I think it's T for teen or ages 16 and up, but that's what I think he's getting at. So I think that's extremely exciting. Now, again, and he even makes he even notes it, I guess, right? Is he saying that you can use Avada Kedavra in the game? No, he is not saying that, right? Is he saying you could use the Cruciatus curse in the game? No. But then he also goes on to say, look, there's some bad things, going on throughout the trailer. And in terms of my own personal opinion, look, I said it in those videos, I think it should be allowed. Personally, I'm pretty, my memory is not the greatest of all time, although I'm pretty sure if you go back and you find those videos, and they're in the playlist, I'm pretty sure that I leave at the end of all these videos, if you go back and you find the video that I made talking about it, I do think I was generally, I think I was for it, and I was also very much hoping that you'd be able to do it. I mean, you look at the darkest wizards in the history of the wizarding world, right? They did some bad stuff, and if you're gonna do that in these games, I would expect to do bad things as well. So I've been hoping since day one that you can do Avada Kedavra, that you can do the Cruciatus, all of that stuff, that you can do those 3 curses. Hopefully you can. And again, I think this is probably the closest we're going to get to it for a while, but also, again, probably, yeah, you can do Avada Kedavra, but don't expect to see blood coming from the person, right? So maybe like Sectum Sempra, right, which I believe we actually also talked about in that video. That curse was probably not going to be something that would be involved, right? Too bloody, too kind of showing. So, again, a small piece of news. This is the kind of stuff I love, though. These are the things I think people need to be on the lookout for when writers or designers or artists kind of just drop these things, because that's a really big hint. In my opinion, that's a really big hint that we'll be able to do some pretty horrible things, including most like, now, am I saying, and I've said this before, right? Am I saying you're going to be going around Hogwarts murdering people down every, hallway, down every alley? No, you're not going to be able to go and kill your fellow classmates, but I do think throughout the game, if you're choosing to go bad, I do think there'll be opportunities where you get to kill people, or maybe even kill enemies, and then as you get to maybe major decisions, maybe you'll have to kill a friend, maybe you'll kill a teacher, maybe you'll kill the villain and kind of take their place, versus maybe if you're good, you'd maybe just take them out, right? You'd paralyze them or something like that, and then you would defeat them. I assume if you're bad, you're going to be able to do a little bit more of, like a more aggressive, attack, not even just attacks actually, but attacks and also just choices throughout the game. They're going to be a little bit more aggressive. So let me know what you guys think. As always, again, if you see this stuff, feel free to send it my way. I'll shout you out. Again, thank you to Pedro for sending this to me. Make sure you guys are subscribed here, bell icon turned on, leave a like, follow me over on Twitter, all that good stuff. My Twitter link is in the description, along with all of my other social media stuff, okay? Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all on the next video.